everybody. Welcome to Shift Happenz, week number 285. First of all, Shift viewers, we have a special treat for you today. Dr. Price got some new dress socks. Dr. Price, could you please show us all the socks? That's my impression of a droid. His socks have Star Wars droids on them. They're quite interesting.
Great movie if you haven't seen it yet. Make sure to watch the first 6 though before you go to the new one or it won't make any sense.
Nerd alert. Oh, hi.
What about that guy over there?
What about me?
Mr. Superhero guy.
I just got cool stuff in my room.
So do I now.
Thank you, Connie Denise, by the way.
So do I now.
Cool stuff.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom, for the
Yes.
poster.
So come check out his poster, because it's pretty sweet.
Yes, his poster's all right.
Alright. So what are we talking about today?
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm feeling a little cramping right here.
Oh, that's a problem.
You got digestive issues?
Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about.
Ah.
Digestive issues. The number one thing, especially around this time of year, after everybody kind of got done binging over the holidays on, all my favorite food groups, candy canes, candy corn, syrups.
Corn syrup.
Corn syrup.
Yeah.
Is digestive issues. And a lot of times when the majority of Americans have a digestive problem, the first thing they look at is, what am I eating? Oftentimes, the matter of fact as to what you're eating sometimes isn't the problem, right? Because there's a lot of other factors in digestive health. The big thing that most people don't know about is, of course, how the nerve system, being the master system of your body, also completely controls your digestion. And if that nerve system is interfered with, that can alter the digestive process, leave people either eventually having heartburn or constipation or malnutrition, lack of absorption. Not saying
diarrhea.
That would be diarrhea. That would be not fun, is the other word for that. But not saying that if you have nerve interference, you're going to get those things. But with that nerve interference, the body potentially could break down and get to that symptomatic point. So to show a better idea of what we're talking about, let's look at a diagram, right?
You came prepared today.
So here is the master system in your body, the nerve system. And this nerve system is, the fancy word for it is called the autonomic, but it simply means the silent nerve system because it works silently without us having to think about it. Kind of like you might be sitting there right now, you just ate lunch and your stomach's digesting that sandwich and you don't have to think about it. You can just think about the lovely Shift Happenz that you're watching right now, okay? But one of the things that happens is due to the stress that we have in life, whether it be physical, chemical, or autosuggestive mental stress, that stress is going to accumulate, and when the body can no longer adapt to the stress manifests itself physically in the body as a twisted spinal bone. So here's the spinal bones here in the spine. Those can become twisted out of their proper position and then compress these nerves. Now notice, Shift viewers, down here in the middle back, how those nerves are extending out into the stomach. See that, Dr. Frankhorn?
I do.
And Dr. Price, do you see how these nerves are extending out into the bowels, the intestine, and the large intestine?
So you're telling me it's all connected?
It's all connected.
That's weird.
And what's going to happen when that spinal bone twists, if these nerves are involved, and that nerve has an obstruction, not allowing 100% of the messages to get to that end organ, being the stomach or the intestine, then that body is now functioning at less than 100%, and it's more prone to breaking down and developing sickness, diseases, or just malfunction. Now, the brain is constantly sending messages to that stomach, telling it when to properly digest and when to rest. Like, you wouldn't want your stomach working if you were fasting. I haven't eaten anything in hours, but my stomach's still pumping out acid. That's not a good thing. Most Americans call that heartburn. But when that nerve is impinged upon, now it blocks the messages, so now the stomach doesn't know when to release enough acid. It doesn't know how much acid to release. It's a lot like a chef that's trying to make a cake and he only has 50% of the recipe. The cake's not going to be tasting very good.
Yeah.
Also, too, when that nerve gets impinged in the intestines, then that could cause a slower paced intestine. It's not moving fast enough. You may know that as constipation. It may also cause a hyperintestine, which, as Dr. Price says, I'm just going to call that not fun. Majority of people call it diarrhea. The only way to know whether you have a nerve problem or interference in your nerve system, what we call subluxation, is to get your spine checked by a chiropractor, where we use instruments, our hands, to palpate and feel for those misaligned spinal bones, and then of course adjust them. And by adjusting them, that restores healthy nerve supply to those damaged organs. In this case, we're talking about to the stomach and the intestines. That way, the stomach and the intestines can function optimally, and that initiates the healing process, helping your body better to adapt to stress.
All right. So that was like a great 10-minute talk, wasn't it?
That was great.
Thank you.
I like it.
And the other thing too is that, especially for people who are already healthy, if you're spending a lot of money at your Whole Foods grocery store or at our Business of the Month, Eat Fit Go, which they're coming out soon, mid-January, that is going to be cool.
With this.
Yeah. You are already eating healthy. So the healthy food's not the issue. However, it's not about what you're taking in, it's about what you can keep, right? And if the body is not functioning properly and that intestine is working at less than 100%, then you're not keeping 100% of your nutrients. So basically they're just going in and they're coming right back out. You're basically...
It's called expensive waste.
Well, yeah, you're picking your money away, right?
That's right.
And so get checked by a chiropractor today to ensure that this nerve system is functioning optimally. That way, this year in 2016, you don't have to worry about some digestive issues.
Wow. He pretty much summed it all up.
That was very informative.
That was
Thank you,
very
Dr.
good.
Thank you.
That's probably one of the more education we've done in a while.
I think that was pretty good.
Yeah.
It left us speechless, which is pretty rare.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
Okay.
So look forward to next week because we're going to have some more great info for you. We're going to start to do much more informative. We're still going to have fun, but we're going to do much more informative Shift Happens so you guys can learn. We can help you guys answer any questions that you guys have about things. Feel free to comment below on things, send us an email, or give us a phone call and let us know what you guys think. So.
He's calling me right now. Wow.
Oh,
crazy!
All right. Hi, Dr. Koca.
Hey!
By the way, congratulations to your Broncos. Don't know how that happened, but
Hey,
I'll take the one.
Packers are still in it.
Packers are
My
still in
Bears,
it.
we're hibernating. We're ready. We're hibernating. We're getting ready for next
Getting
year.
ready.
Hopefully, Katie,
Hold on.
my fiance, is not watching this, but I think the Packers are going to take an early exit because they look terrible.
They have Aaron Rodgers. Never say never.
Green Bay Packers, get your spine checked. And with that, Shift viewers, we'll see you next week.